Listen, we celebrate all business owners on this show. The Business Shower Podcast, a space where business owners can shine. Building systems has to be a way of life. Having your own business just never felt so good. It's time to stop relying on 9-to-5s to take care of our families. Shout out to all business owners, because you know what? We are the real villagers.
Welcome to the Business Shower Podcast, a podcast for business owners to shine. Today we have Andreia Cook. Did I say it right? I always mess up people's names.
Jack.
Oh, Andreia Jeque.
Yes.
Well, oh, Jesus, your invitation said something completely different. I'm
sorry.
No, it's fine. So I'm glad we got that out of the way. Andreia, tell our listeners what your business does and kind of do a little short introduction.
Okay. Hi, you all. So it's a pleasure to be here, Kelly. Thanks for having me, first of all. And I'm it's huge. So I'm a personal travel planner. And what does that mean? Is that I'm specialized in planning travel trips for people. If you work a 9 to 5 or if you're entrepreneurs, because it's not easy. I'm a little bit, I'm not a travel agent because I'm not booking everything for you, but I'm making sure I'm doing all the research for you, because I think most of my clients like the fact that they can actually be a little bit more in control of what they actually book, because it seems like more fun for them. So it's just a niche that I just found that was really, really interesting, because people don't have time to plan their vacations, and they should do that. So I'm here to do it. yeah. And I'm here to do that. So it all started more or less like a year ago, more or less, but it really took off in the beginning of the year when I just decided to really invest in my business.
Okay. So with that being said, let's go back to your upbringing, right? When you were growing up, how often did you travel or didn't travel?
Actually, a lot. This is all my parents' fault in the best way possible, because yeah. My father was a geologist, so he traveled a lot for work. So geologist, just like he was creating like searching water in third underdeveloped countries, like especially in Africa and South America. And my mom was a flight attendant, so I was just always traveling.
You had those buddy passes.
Yes. And it was, so I was always traveling, and they just put that in me since we were young. So I think the best memories that I have is when we travel. That's why I think I'm just so attached to that. And I really enjoy travel.
Okay.
So it's like it was their fault. So once I grow up, they didn't have a normal lifestyle, as you can imagine, because my mom was always traveling for work, and also my dad. So they didn't have a 9 to 5. So it was just, sometimes I didn't have my mom maybe for Christmas because she was working. So growing up, I thought I just wish exactly the opposite. When you'd say, okay, I just want a normal, boring life where I will have my weekend for myself, because it's just exactly what I want. And instead, nope, that's not what I want. That's absolutely not what I wanted.
So that pushed you into the entrepreneurial path, right? Because that's my next question. What pushed you? So your love of travel, right, pushed you into wanting to help others travel, right?
Yes, okay. It was just that.
So tell me, like, was there an aha moment where, maybe you were planning for a friend? So tell us that story.
Yeah. So I have a 9 to 5 too. So I do both. Okay. And it's not easy to put everything together, but I was determined. I was really determined. So I think for at least 5 years, me and my husband I've been traveling at least COVID. Okay. But, at least like six times a year, and it's a lot for someone that's working like a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So I've become that friend that you have that's always traveling. Say, how does she, how Andrea, where are you today? Where are you this weekend? Where are you this month? So after a lot of where are you and how do you do that? Last year, it was something I really wanted to do. I wanted to go to the Maldives and spend the less amount of money that I could. Yes, and I did it. We just spent like less than $1,000, 1,200 per
Wait,
person. Yeah,
wait,
I know,
wait.
per person, without points and flights, all include,
Okay.
without points and flights, points or
Mm.
without miles, anything,
Mm-hmm.
per person for a whole week, flights included, for a whole week in the Maldives. And
Wow.
when so I was there, I said, okay, this is good, I have to share this with people.
Mhm.
So when I come back, all of my friends and my quiz was, how you have to write a guide and you have to tell us how how we want to
Exactly.
know. Yeah, we
Exactly.
need to know. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to write a guide. Then I did a little bit of more research, and people continuously asking in family and friends are continually asking, Andrea, can you organize me to, I need to go 3 days to Sevilla, I want to go, I don't know, a couple of days in Rome, or because I'm always the person that's traveling a lot, I know
Mm-hmm.
and I was always really organized myself. So I have like a spreadsheet with the things I did, places to
Wow.
go, things to eat. Because it's something I really enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part. It's okay, why can't I just do this for everybody instead of just my inner circle?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I write a guide, and then I open an Instagram account, I start promoting, and then just the things are just building
Just
up.
took it off. Okay, okay. Yeah, so you're gonna have to help me.
Yes,
Because I need to go to
definitely.
Bora Bora before I die. And I know that's kind of dramatic, but I want to go to Bora Bora.
I was actually, because I'm a nerd when you talk about travel. Even
Hmm.
I just managed to go to the Maldives because it was like I was studying it. So, had there in my mind like for a whole year. And I just said, I have to find a way. And I studied, I read everything what I had to read. I just found a way. And my second thing now is Bora Bora. So yes, I'm going to organize your Bora Bora travel. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Okay. We will talk. We will talk after this show, but let's get back to the interview, right? So, did you take any type of traveling courses to get, help you learn the traveling business, because I know you were traveling on your own, but to start a business in it, that's a different. So, did you take any courses to get yourself ready?
Absolutely not. It's something that I want to do once my business just take off. One thing I did is just I'm in a coaching group because I think all the things I'm really into personal development too. So I really think that having some accountability, someone to help you, to guide you in the business, it really, really helped me just being more organized. I know how to deal with clients better. I also have a background in communication and marketing, so it's easier maybe for me. Like some aspects of the business are easier for me, but
Mhm.
other aspects are really. I'm just discovering everything now. So I think that's two things that really helps to have someone that can guide you through business. So it's not a hobby; it's a business. This was the first mindset shift that I had
Mhm.
to do,
Okay.
and the second one to be accountable also for myself and for my business. Yeah.
So, what first of all, do you mind if I ask what you do for a living, for your 9 to
Yes,
5?
yes, yes. Yeah, yes. I'm a communication like manager, so in a in a company here in Italy. So I work in
Okay.
communication and
Okay.
marketing. Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So you have a leg up with marketing because of that background. So that's awesome. So you use your 9 to 5 and you're applying it to your business.
Exactly. It was the first. Yes, it was the first step. It's all, I think, is something that when you don't know when to start something. For me, it was easy. I love traveling. I have a background in marketing communication. Just okay. it was easy, but I know it's not easy for everybody. So just answer yourself, what do people come to you for, and what do you enjoy, and leverage the things that you already have, because we all have some skill set, because we all worked somewhere, some way, some degree. So just invest in that, use your skill set, start with that. Everything else will come.
Yes.
So managing a business, I thought it would be a lot easier, but being just a solopreneur is not easy at all. But
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
So what challenges have you faced in establishing your travel business? And what do you do to overcome those challenges?
Okay, first challenge is think about it seems easy, but how to charge, because I'm saying this thing and my clients will not be happy, but okay. I'm really good and really quick in planning trips, because one, I've been doing this for all my life, so it's something that just okay. Two, I have a library of all of my travels there, so I can just go back there and just pick the things. And three, in things that I want to implement, write some things. I'm just so nerd about traveling that probably there's I something around me. I was talking with a friend the other day, and she wanted to go to Bali, and I was saying, okay, you have to go to Bali, you have to do that, go here and do that. And she said, "But have you ever been to Bali?" I said no, and she's like,
So like, how would you? Yeah, me too. I'm like, how did you do it? But see, that's the power of what you bring to the table. You don't have to go somewhere in order to be able to explain to somebody where to go and what to do, right?
Yes, exactly. Because I've been traveling so much that I know how certain things work, how important budget can be for a family. For instance, I had a client that they did like Milano to Amsterdam with a camper, and there was a family of four, like the couple and two kids, and they had a lot of fun. And there you have to put a lot of things for the kids, because they have to enjoy the travel. Otherwise, they're going to be bored as hell. And I don't have kids, but they had a lot of fun because I just did my work. As I just go and dive in and say, okay, what kids would love to do in this trip, and the parents were also really, really happy.
Okay. So is pricing the only challenge that you faced in business?
No, time, because I think we all face this thing, because I think having a 9 to 5 and having a business on the side, it means that I have to be super, super organized, and I'm a person pleaser. I know, just like it's a person pleaser. So saying no,
I get it.
Yeah, I'm used to say no. So I'm really comfortable for people saying no. I'm really comfortable about that. But for me, saying no, it gets really, really difficult. So saying no has been really hard, but I know I have to do it because I have to move the needle of my business. So just like, let's go out this afternoon. No. Can you have dinner more than 3 times a week? No.
No.
Yeah.
I get it. So how do you balance your full-time job and your technically your part-time job, right? Because it's your business and hoping to make it your full-time job. So any tips for our listeners that are struggling to balance it all and having the same commitment?
People will not like this because it's not easy. It seems easy, but it's not. So I make sure I'm going to give just 3 things that I do. I'm not going to say you have to organize your calendar, because you have to organize your calendar. Like, we all know that, but we struggle to do that. So first thing, find, and I think this is really important for me, for my mental health too. Find some time in your day for yourself. Half an hour. For me, sports. I have a personal trainer. I have a bicycle at home, so I just can be there, or I just go for a walk. Like, half an hour to 1 hour. It helps me think, it helps me decompress, it helps me just like being like, because you are giving, you are giving to your business, giving to your 9 to 5, giving to your family, so you have to just pour a little bit
into yourself.
yeah.
I wholeheartedly, did I say wholeheartedly? Yes, I can't speak today. I agree with that statement. Take some time for yourself. It's you recharging your battery. Like you can't
Yes.
just go 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 go
No,
go go
no,
go
no, no, you
because
can.
you will run out of energy.
And if you are, you are the best asset of your business. So if you run out of your energy, like, how do you manage your business? How are you going to do that? So just
Absolutely.
take care of that.
Absolutely.
Second thing, find, for me, I prefer mornings. Find a time in your day, if you work 9 to 5. I prefer mornings because before my 9 to 5, I actually just sit down like for an hour and do business, like especially the things I don't like to do,
Mm-hmm.
especially those things I don't like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I find that doing that first thing in the morning for me just like moves the needle to everything else.
Yes.
So find some time to have some kind of deep work, because we are always, okay, I have to write this, I have to send that pitch, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your business needs that you are there for like an hour and do the things that you need to do, and it can be writing that post that you are not posting,
Okay.
writing that newsletter that you've been speaking. Just find that hour and do that, because that's the thing that will move your business forward.
Okay.
And third thing that's really important, you have to stop caring about what people think. I know I'm a people pleaser, so that
You see me look
that,
down. I was like, you're
yeah,
right though. But you know what? You are 100% right. You
you
do.
have to, yeah, because people will always have something to say about it. Always have to say. My colleagues have something to say about it, because I just, full disclosure, I told to where I work that I'm just having this thing, and they didn't make any problem. But my colleagues are, wow, now you are an influencer. My friends were really supportive, I have to say. My husband also is really supportive. He was always telling me, he was just like, see, I was right. I'm telling you, for years we've been talking about that. You just start now. You just have started.
Yep.
So he's really supportive, but you have to really stop thinking about what people think,
Mhm.
because they are not you. They don't know what you do. And if you fail,
It's not
nobody
really a
will die.
fail. It's a lesson
Yeah,
learned, right?
it's a lesson learned. Yes, it's something you're learning. So
Mhm.
just go, just do it. if
Yep.
you if you just find, I think everybody in the business journey, more or less, find that moment they say, I want to do this thing so badly, just I have this thing in me so badly that I have to do it. Follow that gut, do it, go. Don't think
Mhm.
about how, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Just start.
absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're right. All right. So do you have any particular success stories that you can share about your travel business?
Yeah, I think the one that I really like, to ask me to two.
Okay.
The first one is, because my success stories are about my clients. So okay, the first one is that family of four that, it was a little bit of a challenge for me, because I don't have kids. I love kids, but I don't have kids of my own kids. So I had to put together like something that they really would like,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy, and because they were like traveling by car, with a camper, I had to also to put in mind that they have to stop, relax, and just, they didn't have to be just something really exhausted. And there's a really cool place in Amsterdam. They have, like a really really limited spot, and I booked that for them, and they were truly happy, because it's something that you have to book like 2 weeks prior to go, because it's always full. It's really really small, and they were like thrilled, really thrilled about that. And when they write the review, they told exactly like Andrea was amazing, because she booked that place, and we
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't even thought about that. The other one is my other. That's something that happens. I think more often. This girl, she had the guide.
Mm-hmm.
um she has to go to New York, and like it's a week, and she's like, okay, I have to go to New York, I have the guide, I don't know where to start, help. Okay, so well, how many days we have? 5. Okay, let's sit down and do that. And she was really happy and amazing, said, Andrea, it was amazing, like you just figure it out. I have this New
Mm-hmm.
York guide, like huge like this, and you're just like, okay, let's do this and that. And the other thing that she really liked and that she told me is that in all of my travels, I put a little bit of a, I call it downtime. So I don't know, I always leave an afternoon free of things to do, or morning, because I said, you are traveling, it's nice to relax, enjoy. Do you want to go a little bit, do you want to go and buy some souvenirs, maybe? Just relax and do that. Do you want to sit in the park, New York, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy Central Park? Do that. Do you want to go, if you're coming to Europe, and sit down in a cafe and just people watch? Do that. That's the real, like, that's the real
Mm-hmm.
secret of the of
Yeah.
because you just, you are there, and your brain is saying, oh wow, it was amazing, and you're just thinking about everything that you've done, and you're walking people in another city and just like soaking that all in, and then you're going
Mm-hmm.
home and just have everything before your life starts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's just, yeah.
Awesome. So, my next question to you is, a lot of people don't travel, right? Because one, they can't afford it. Two, their job, because, they don't they don't have enough PTO time, and whatever the case may be. So what would you say to a inspiring traveler who wants to travel the world but feel like they can't because of financial situations and maybe their job? What would you say to them?
So I'm going to start with the financial situation. I don't, for me, even a weekend away is travel, because the effect that that pause in your life will have in your life. So in your relationship, in the way you are with your kids, in the memories that you're creating with your family, with your friends, it
Mm-hmm.
goes far beyond if you're going like international local travel. And that's something I really learned with my parents, because like they just, they were like weekend trips and monthly trips, and like they will, everything is a trip.
Yeah.
So what you can start doing is look at where you are, where you live, and see the things that you can do. Maybe it's like an hour drive. Maybe there's that local tourism guys that you say, okay, I don't know, maybe New York has it, and you go and see what's the free stuff to do. Maybe some park that you have nearby. Start by doing that, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to do that.
That is true.
Just create, yeah, just yourself, your kids in a car for one day, just go to that park,
Mm-hmm.
just go to that beach nearby, just go to that museum, just go, start by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will, because that helps you build confidence, and that helps truly understand the effect that that has in you, in your life, and in your family.
Okay.
That's the first thing I would say. For those who have a problem with the PTO, do what I do. In the beginning of each year, I just have this huge calendar. I
Mm-hmm.
sit down with myself and I say, okay, I have X days of PTOs. Let's see all the holidays. Let's see all the holidays. I can just put them, everything there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the key to travel more. So maybe you have a 3 day PTO and 2 day weekend. Maybe it's a holiday, so you can become 6 days and you can just go. But if you don't know prior, you can plan it, because especially if it's a long holiday, maybe the prices are higher. But if you know, like a year, like 6 months prior, you just can book that thing in
Mm-hmm.
a budget, and with a lot of less stress. So you have to be strategic. That's why I really like to be a planner, because that's how I do it, and transferring that to my clients is really powerful. Because I said, oh, so it's not a matter of budget. I said, no, it's not a matter of time. And I said, no, you just have to plan it. If you plan it, and I think the other thing cool about planning is like the waiting, like waiting for that thing, that you know that you have that travel coming up. Oh, it's so nice.
It
It's
is.
so
It
nice.
is.
Yeah,
It is.
it's so nice.
Mhm.
So every this can actually improve the quality of your life.
It can.
So that's how I think, that's how powerful I think travel is.
Yeah.
So if you have both of these problems, so time and money, use the space that you have. Maybe it's a half a day. People talk a lot about staycations. I'm really, really believer in staycations because it's something that
Mm-hmm.
you can do in your city. Um, just having that feeling of not being home, but
Mm-hmm.
being like nearby.
Yes.
And you can use cars, you can use trains. I know that in the United States also trains are cheap, so you just can have a day trip.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
try to you don't have to spend money to just do that. I think just you just can have it in a budget way.
Okay. Okay. So now we are at the part of the show where I call rapid fire questions. So I'm gonna say some questions, and I just want you to give me your shortest response. Ready?
Oh wow, okay, yes, I'm ready.
All right. So, what is your favorite travel destination so far, and why?
Costa Rica, lots of animals, lots of nature, and maybe because this was my honeymoon, and I love to something. I, you have to, if you want to go, you have to do it. You
Mm-hmm.
have to just kayak down a river. Please do that.
Okay. Okay.
Please do that. In
Okay.
the middle of the jungle. Please do
All
that.
right. Okay. I don't know. I'll try it. Right.
Yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life,
Okay.
and my husband pushed me to do that because
Ah,
it's not.
yeah. Because my first thought
But
was snakes, and I'm
yeah,
like, mm,
once I was there, it was like,
okay.
but yeah,
All
okay.
right. So next question. What are your top three destinations on your bucket list to travel right now?
Santo Tomé e Príncipe, that's a small island in the ocean, the Indian, no, Atlantic. Yes, it's Atlantic, near to what's that? Botswana is like that's that.
Mm-hmm.
And because they are really small, they're not open to tourism at all, and that's just like
Oh.
it's my Africa is that's one. Then I
Mm-hmm.
have in Southeast Asia, and that's called Timor Leste
Okay.
islands near to Indonesia, and also the same thing, really new, starting to open up for tourism. They have beautiful. I heard they have beautiful snorkeling,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like a beautiful. So that's something I would like to do. And the third one is Nicaragua because I've heard that their nature are like
I heard the
impressive.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And last question. Describe your travel experience in 3 words.
Adventures, um, affordable.
Mm.
Um, ah, then I have to find a third. Okay, adventure, affordable. Um, two are two okay? Okay, it's fine. Adventure, affordable. Off the beaten path. It's not
Ah.
one word, but okay. It's like
Yeah,
okay.
it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So that was the rapid fire. It's something new I'm trying. Hopefully
I
it,
really like it.
yeah, okay. Good. That's a good review. All right. So my next question. What are the best resources that helped you along the way?
So first one, travel magazines. Like
Okay.
okay, Condé Nast Travel. I did a lot. I did a lot. A little bit of a
You could
Squire
just name a
Travel.
few. This is just so that the listeners that are
Interested?
going into
Okay.
going into the travel business, they have kind of like a leg up.
Yes. So travel magazines are really important because they give you just an overview of the market,
Mm-hmm.
especially where people are going, what they're doing, and what they're interested. So just read them in that with that eye. I love travel guides. So I collect. I have a problem with travel guides. My husband said I love travel guides because you are learning, you are seeing what people are doing, you are seeing where people are going, and that will help you not only for your travel, but how to just say to others or plan travel for other people, for others. and do a lot of research online. I don't have the names now. There are a lot of magazines and sites online that are like they always talk about tourism and business and traveling for business. So you have a lot of information about how the market is going, how the trends that they are going. I don't know, maybe some the year is Greece, the other year is Italy, and you have all these trends, and be
Okay.
really curious. Oh, I also like watch a lot of travel documentaries. I know I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a
No,
nerd. I'm
no,
a
no.
travel nerd.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I'm just like I watch a lot of
Yes,
Discovery Channel where
yes,
it's showing like the animals and stuff in different countries. I'm weird like that. Yeah. So
yeah, yeah,
don't worry
yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Don't worry about
yeah, yeah.
it.
And also YouTube. YouTube is also a great resource.
That's another thing I was going to ask you. What tools did you use? And you just said YouTube. That is a big
Yes,
one. That's a
yes,
big one. A lot of
yes.
people come on the show and said that they use YouTube. So that's good to know that YouTube is becoming kind of like a library for what we need. I wonder what's going to happen in a couple years. I don't know. I'm like,
I don't think they will like. I don't I think they like to be YouTube is this. It's like it's a library. If you just
yeah,
shut down the library aspect, like you lose a lot. I think. I don't think
yeah,
they
yeah.
won't.
They would. They
Yeah,
definitely would. Okay.
yeah.
So, final question, right?
Go. Yeah.
Well, second to final question. Sorry. Um, what is the biggest lesson that you learned, and what lesson did you learn from it? If that makes sense. So, the biggest lesson you learned, and what did it teach you?
Okay. In business or in traveling or both.
In both.
Okay. Traveling is go local always if you can, and that's my parents like they just put it in me. And that's the biggest lesson I learned, and I think that's why most of my travels are so nice for me, at least for me and my husband and my friends. Like I'm really curious, I'm there, I'm just asking, I want to know, and I think that's really part of traveling. So that really shaped me and helped me to be a better person, a better listener,
Mm-hmm.
and to judge a lot less. I'm not like, if you travel a lot, you just have a different like
Mm-hmm.
you see the world in a different way, and that's something. In business, the biggest lesson is time. Time, and being your only asset, you have to be really careful with what you do with your time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I learned that the hard way, because at some point I was juggling 100 things. I said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you just have 24 hours in a day. So I'm just like,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
that's it. That's
Yep.
it. So manage that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, with that being said, what does the future look like for you and your travel business?
So I think, I don't think. I know that in a couple of
Mm-hmm.
years, max, I'm going to just ditch my 9 to 5 and just go full on. Um,
Woo!
what do I? Yeah, yeah. That's my goal. And I'm going to travel. I'm going to study to become a travel agent, a certificate travel agent. So I can offer too the possibility to my clients to that I can book for them myself, and I think that will really just open that door for the 9 to 5 jump for full entrepreneurship, and that's what I'm looking for. And I think that I'm going to continue to travel that much. That's
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, um, let everybody know, let all our listeners know, because I'm almost sure there are people listening that are going to want to book a trip with you.
Oh wow, yeah.
So let our listeners know, yes, let our listeners know how they can find you. Put all your social media links and everything will be in the show notes, guys.
Yes, yes. I just for that time thing. On Instagram, so you will find me on Instagram. You can see my resources. You can see my posts. I post a lot of tips and tricks to travel better, be a better travel, and so just on a budget. So I started now a series about Milan, about 3 things that you can do in Milan, because Milan is usually really expensive for people traveling coming here, and I think it will be really nice just showcasing what my city now has to offer for free, and people just don't know about it. So yeah.
I'm sure there's people that live there that don't know about it, because
Yeah.
I follow a lot of the travel experts in Jersey, and I'm like, what? This is here? I gotta go here. I didn't know that, So it's definitely. I'm sure there's a lot of people that live in your city that don't even know it exists.
Yeah. So I'm just sharing it, it's putting that in the world. You can do it. You can do it. About that thing we were talking before prior, like you can do small, just on a budget, find time, do things in your city. Just start there, then everything will come.
Okay. Listen, it was so good to have you on the podcast.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you
so
for
much for
having me.
sharing your insight on traveling. We will connect about Bora Bora, because I am going.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, you are going. Yeah, that's the
Yes,
right.
I am.
You are going to Bora Bora, and then you are going to share that on social media, and people will be like, "What, girl? How?"
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be
Oh.
in it, just standing in the water, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
exactly. All right. So, everybody, thank you so much for listening. Until next time, peace.
Bye.